G'day, I'm Sean Summerfield and welcome to Cool Cars here on Giltrap TV and welcome to Level 2. You know, I know it's just another step on the way to beating this damn thing, but it does feel so great to finally properly open the doors to the Giltrap Group dealerships right across Auckland. Now you can find out everything you need to know on giltrap.com. Right now though, it's all about the cool cars and the great deals and some great news as well. And coming up this week, Bentley are back building cars. We take a closer look at the new Porsche Macan GTS and put the new Land Rover Defender to the test. But of course, the big news is that we are open. That means all our Auckland dealerships and service centres are ready to help you with your current or your next car. All Level 2 guidelines are being followed, including contact tracing, and we do encourage appointments, but test drives are available. And of course, if you want a virtual look before you drive, our sales team are standing by. Of course, the whole being open thing all starts in the factory. And last week we brought you news of Lamborghini Sant'Agata factory opening this week. It's all happening in the Midlands. Bentley have reopened the factory at Crewe. Now, like many of us, they are still on half staffing and following many of the same guidelines we are, but Bentley are back. Right, on to our feature car, and it's the Porsche Macan GTS, which in many ways is the driver's sweet spot in the Macan range. It rides closer to the road than the Turbo to deliver sharper handling, and thanks to the twin-turbo V6, it still will dispatch 0 to 100 in 4.9 seconds. Yes, in an SUV. Martin Patendi from the Australian website Car Sales was at the world launch.
A lot of people say the Macan is the world's best handling SUV. And the GTS is the sportiest version of the Macan, so it holds true. This should be one of the best handling SUVs around.
We have a link to that full road test on this week's Cool Cars, and you can find the Macan GTS at Giltrap Porsche right now. We also take you on a New Zealand drive. You can read Stevie Mulin's report at Giltrap.com. There's some other fantastic cars on Cool Cars this week. Some of the highlights include a stunner from Volvo. It's a 2017 XC90 T6 all-wheel drive, an Aston Martin Vantage, a 2017 model, a brand new Skoda Scala, and a Chevy Silverado LTZ. It's brand spanking. That is the heavy metal on this week's countdown. And to counter that, a new superlight McLaren GT, a 2017 Bentley Flying Spur with the V8, and a 2020 Range Rover Velar SV autobiography. Right on the subject of Land Rovers, we are counting down with more than just a little excitement here to the arrival in New Zealand of the all-new Land Rover Defender.
No time to die, rehearsal, take 7, action.
Introducing the new Land Rover Defender. It has an iconic shape that never fails to make an impact. Made for adventure, the Defender will stay composed whatever the day throws at you. And if you venture off the beaten track, it remains assured, no matter the circumstances. Designed with purpose and tough enough to take on any unexpected surprises. The Defender is as at home, on the road, as it is off.
Great, let's go again.
Wow, so I guess you could say there's two things we're waiting for, not just the Defender arriving here, but of course the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die. It will be here in November. While we wait for that, there has been some journalists who are lucky enough to experience the Defender. It wasn't just your normal sort of car launch. They were in Namibia, some of the toughest terrain in the world. I mean, these surfaces are rougher than Auckland High Street, let me tell you that. And amazing location. And in fact, Kiwi journalist David Linklater was there. I think he enjoyed this. This is what he had to say about the Defender, a fascinating blend of heritage design and the very latest in Land Rover's off-road technology. And joining David on that adventure was Auto Express's Sean Carson.
Straight away, the car's personality feels like it's captured what the Defender name is about. Being able to tough it out on the rough stuff, digging deep and getting you through.
The expedition took the Defenders through some incredible terrain, including the Skeleton Coast.
But despite improving the car in pretty much every area, it still managed to encapsulate some of that spirit that defined the brand from the start more than 70 years ago. That's important, really important. and it's inextricably linked to the car's off-road performance. For anyone that might have been thinking the Defender had gone soft, think again.
And we have the link to that full video on this week's Cool Cars. And we will keep you updated as we count down to the New Zealand launch of the new Land Rover Defender. Well, that's us for Cool Cars this week. Do check out all the cool cars on giltrap.com. Stay safe. Bye for now.